Hello students, I am Professor Monica Prakash from Indian Institute of Tourism and Travel Management, your instructor for this module. Welcome back to the course on Destination Management. We bring this course to you as a part of e-Pathshala initiative of Ministry of Human Resource Development, Government of India to make postgraduate education accessible to all. Let me introduce you to the topic. Modern technology is constantly changing the way of communication and interaction in different areas of human life. Miniaturization of electronic components and enhancement in transfer speed of wireless transmission has pushed the use of mobile device to the almost every area of human life. If seen, in recent years, there has been significant growth in the use of mobile devices. In 90s, it was viewed as a sign of luxury, but now entered in the list of basic needs. This mobile technology made our lives easier. From entertainment to business, from research to shopping, it helps in almost every field. M-commerce brought an age of revolution in tourism industry. It now offers great flexibility and convenience, not only to the customers, but also to the suppliers. Users can make payments, check weather, book hotels, book railways tickets, book air tickets, check and review destination in second by this handheld device called cell phone or mobile phones. From supplier's perspective, the promotional messages can be sent, payment can be received, the competitors' activities can be analyzed and so on. M-commerce is now becoming the standard in handling travel yield effectively. From destination perspective, mobile technologies, often called as M-technology, offer an immediacy to the way the destinations and businesses can inform consumers about product and services available at specific locations. M-commerce promotes the tourism in the destination in multiple ways like forms image by consumer reviews through the application like TripAdvisor, etc. Helps in hotel booking, transportation reservation, buying and selling of tourism packages and so on. After reading this module, learners will be able to understand A. Introduction to destination and its component, Introduction to M-commerce. Also, concept of M-commerce, that is the ecosystem, will also be explained, general procedure of M-commerce, role of M-commerce. Now, the question is, what is destination? In general, destination is defined as the space where tourists go to stay and enjoy its elements which are attraction, accommodations, weather, transportation, amenities and so on. According to Presenza, it redefined destination as a package of tourism facilities and services which, like any other consumer product, is composed of a multi-dimensional attributes. According to Usro, he suggested a destination is a combination of many attractions, example sandy and sunny beaches. According to Sneppinger, from a cultural perspective, a destination can be viewed as a combination of storehouses that use and frame expectations for experiences. Let us now have a quick look at the components of destinations. A, that is the first part, attractions. Now, these are the main reasons for the tourism visit. Attraction comprises of natural attraction, built attraction, cultural attractions and so on. Peter has drawn up an inventory of the various attractions which are of significance in tourism. The 5 categories are explained as follows. The first, cultural. Sites and areas of archaeological interest, historical buildings and monuments, places of historical significance, museums, modern culture, political and educational institutions, religious institutions, etc. The second part is the traditions. National festivals, arts and handicrafts, music, folklore, native life and customs. The third is the scenic. National parks, wildlife, flora and fauna, beach resorts, mountain resorts, etc. The fourth is the entertainment. Participation and viewing sports, amusements and recreation park, zone and oceanariums, cinemas and theatres, nightlife, cuisine, etc. The fifth is the other attractions to be included, which could be climate, health sports, spas, other unique attractions are available everywhere. Accommodation. Accommodation is the place where tourists stays and relax. There are multiple accommodations like hotels, holiday centers, motels, resorts, etc. Transportation. Now this can be defined as the medium which connects origin to destination. The ideal destination should have effective, comfortable and affordable transportation facilities which can cover maximum distance in minimum possible time. Destination facilities and amenities. Now this refers to all the facilities available at the destination like Wi-Fi, tourist center, etc. Talking about M-commerce. It is the upgraded version of e-commerce, that is, it is buying and selling of products using a wireless device called mobile. Various authors define it as, according to Markuson, e-commerce transaction and activities conducted in full or in part in a wireless environment are referred to as mobile commerce. For example, people can use their mobile phones to do various transactions. The same as explained by Benio and Whitson, any activity that is related with a commercial transaction or a potential one, an exchange or service or goods for money and is conducted via wireless and a mobile communication networks and use wireless and mobile devices as user interface. According to Y and Ozok, he defined M-commerce as a transaction that takes place via wireless internet enabled technology while allowing for freedom of movement for the end user. The Clark defined M-commerce as it as in any transaction with a monetary value either direct or indirect that is conducted over a wireless telecommunication network. Have a look at the graphic on the next slide. Now this explains the mobile technologies M-commerce ecosystem. This refers to the technical environment which affects the tourism experience. The first part of it is the mobile device. Now this is the handheld device which is used to give input and receive output. It consists of an operating system. This is a program that acts as an interface between the user and computer hardware and controls the execution of all kinds of programs. Some of the popular operating systems are Linux, Windows and so on. 2. A network signal. It is an electromagnetic field used to transfer data from one place to another. The third is the sensor. It is a device used to detect and react in form of sound or light to some type of input from physical environment. The fourth speaks about the application, software developed by various companies like TripAdvisor, etc. The second part speaks about the context. On the basis of input given, the information that we received is called context. The third is the content provider. Are all the suppliers which supply the information related to tourism like accommodation, available, transportation and so on. The fourth part speaks about the network provider. It refers to the company whose network we are using to receive the information. The fifth subfield is the tourist. A tourist is a visitor who visits to travel the place, space or residence for at least outside for 24 hours but less than one consecutive year and not for the purpose of earning money. The sixth subset speaks about the companion and friends. It refers to the surrounding people who give travel related advice and share travel related experience. The next graphic shows the general procedure for M-commerce. It starts with exchange of information. Information regarding various tourism products like available packages, their rates, available hotels, category of hotels, room available, services provided, location of hotel, transportation available and so on are provided by the service provider for the use as well as to attract the tourist towards the destination. Identification of items and services. The tourists then identify the items and services on the basis of interest. Comparison of prices. Being a conscious customer, the customer compares the prices and services on various tourism related applications, buying and selling. After comparing the prices, the customer buys the better services with low price through M-payment. The next step is payment. M-payment is the transfer of money under financial protocols through the mobile phones. Various M-payment modes are wallet, Paytm, PayPal, etc. The last step is known as the delivery. This refers to the delivery of services and items promised at the time of purchase. And last but not the least is the customer feedback. In it, the customer's opinion about the service or goods provided are taken. It is done to improve the product, find the bottlenecks, help us to know the customer's expectations, and so on. Some of the popular ways to obtain the customer feedbacks are the email feedback forms, customer's comment box, interviews, and so on. Now let us learn about the role of M-commerce in destination promotion and development. Does it really help us to do so? Mobile commerce emerged as a catalyst which increased tourism at a greater rate. Gone are those days when people have to travel and wander from travel agency to travel agency or send hours at internet in search of packages, hotels, etc. Now it is only at a touch distance. M-commerce have not only facilitated the tourist but also opened the new doors for the suppliers like advertising, selling, and so on. The role of M-commerce from suppliers as well as from tourist perspective is described below. From tourist perspective, for understating the role of M-commerce from the tourist perspective, we must first study the stages of travel cycle. Now what do we mean by travel cycle? Travel cycle refers to the stages through which the tourist goes through during the journey. A general travel cycle is composed of 5 stages like dreaming, planning, booking, experiencing, and sharing. Commerce influences each and every stage of travel. Now look at the graphic on the first slide. 1. Dreaming. It is the initial stage in which the tourist dream of going to a destination on the basis of experience shared by the others. The next stage is providing information. All the information about the destination, its climatic conditions, type of people, its offers, etc. is provided by various mobile applications like Facebook, Make My Trip, WhatsApp, etc. The third stage acts as the travel motivator. Social media applications on mobiles are important source of inspiration and motivation. It makes easier to tag, share and post all aspects of experience with friends as well as companions through Facebook, while the general public through customer review space in various applications like TripAdvisor. The second stage is the planning stage. In general terms, planning is defined as preparing for future. After deciding where to go in the first stage, definitely the next question arises are, it could be, where will I stay? How will I reach there? What will I do? Planning is the technique used to find out answers to all these questions. Intelligent search. In tourism context, it refers to finding the best deals for hotels, accommodation, transportations, etc. The word best deal means different to different people. Like for some, best deal means economic package. For some, it means a convenient package, and for some, it means a package full of luxury, while for others, they prefer a full package for adventure. 3. Booking in tourism. Booking is the process of reserving the service or tourism product for oneself. In the age of technology, just one click and the required service is booked. M-flight booking. Various applications like Make My Trip, Dealray, Freebird, etc. can provide M-flight booking service to the tourist. Booking can be done providing following information. The information pointers remains origin, destination, date of travel, persons which is popularly called as packs in tourism, class of travel which is optional, preferred airlines can be optional, time of travel optional. Then the list of flights appears along with the price. We just have to select the desired flight and book it. Similarly for M-hotel bookings, mobile applications like yatra.com, Trivago, etc. provide a platform to book the hotels all over the world with assured service quality and at discounted rates. The application will ask us certain questions like destination, origin, date of check-in, date of check-out, packs, types of room, and now a list of dialog box will appear exhibiting the hotel along with their price and location. We just have to select the desired one and it's done. In the similar way, M-package booking. A tour package tour is a combination of all the travel related services sold by the travel agent or the tour operator. Tailor-made and customized tour packages of national as well as international destinations can be booked through the mobile applications like Make My Trip, Yatra.com, etc. Talk about the M Railway booking. The application like IRCTC provide a gateway to book the M Railway ticket. M cab booking is yet another form of the M transaction. Cab can be booked from the mobile by using the applications like Ola, Uber, etc. M Beauty. If going to attend an event like marriage, anniversary or any other event, then mobile beauty services can be booked by applications like Know Me Beauty, which will provide beauty parlor treatment at hotels or at accommodation by various qualified experts. Something very different, M Dining. Booking of a table in luxury, vega and non-vegetarian restaurant is possible through the applications like Zomato, Dine Out and so on. M Payment. While booking the service, payment is to be made, and for this M Payment is the most suitable, secure and convenient options. M Payment refers to the transfer of money under some financial restrictions through mobile. Some of the popular mode of M Payments are wallet, Paytm, PayPal and other banking applications. Pay and earn. This is a promotional technique used by many hotels, travel agency, etc. How do they do it? For attracting and retaining their customers, travel agencies and hotels provide discount coupon as well as gift coupons to the customer, which can be used for further purchase. 4. Experiencing after making all the bookings and tourist goes for tourist and experience all the elements of destination and tourism, which is referred to as the experience stage, the stage 4. Positioning. Various applications like GPS map, finder, Google map, etc. providing the current location of the tourist as well as also act as a pathfinder by showing the directions. Mobile electronic tourist guides. This is used by various tourism boards like Singapore Tourism Board, Hong Kong Tourism Board, etc. to describe the various historical truths in front of the tourist for making the tour more interesting as well as knowledgeful. Weather forecast. It is an application like Weather Reader and Forecast, Tap and Live Forecast, Weather Channel, etc. provides the weather information by which many disasters or mishappenings can be prevented. M currency conversion. This provides accurate conversion of foreign currency into local currency. Some of the popular applications are XC currency converter, Forex currency rates. M translator. Applications like Google Translator, etc. translates the local language into tourist language. The 5th stage is the sharing. In this stage, the tourists share the experience with the peers and companions by social media and general public by reviews. For example, it could be sharing of experience. The tourist shares his experience and motives others to go to the destination, and so this marks the creation of new travel cycles with a new tourist. Having understood about the phases, now let us try to understand it from the supplier's perspective. First, the new product development or product improvement. Product development is defined as an activity which involves the adding, dropping and modification of item specifications in the product line for a given period of time, usually 1 year. Look at the graphic on your screen. Some of the travel applications like TripAdvisor, etc. invite customer review, which helps in understanding the actual positive and negative attributes of the destination's tourism products. Now, these reviews help in generating the ideas, which is the first stage of product development process. And then this idea goes through the other different stages, which are screening, concept development and testing, business analysis, product development, test marketing and the final launch, and at the last the improved new product comes in the market. Now, let me try to explain that with the help of an example. The tourists complained about the quality on roads, and so the State Tourism Development Corporation will add a positive attribute, that is road, to the destination for improvement on the basis of the reviews. Second, image formation of destination and its tourism products. According to Crompton, destination image is an attitudinal concept consisting of the sum of beliefs, ideas and impressions that a tourist hold of a destination. Human behavior is dependent upon image rather than objective reality. Since then, image concept found its wide application in marketing, theory and practice. What is image? Image is generally defined as a mental or an attitudinal construct developed on the basis of few selected impressions from among the flood of total impressions through a creative process in which those selected are elaborated, embellished and ordered. Many authors are of a view that the tourist destination image is a composite construct which consists of two interrelated components, cognitive and affective, woven into overall impressions. What is cognitive? Cognitive component can be interpreted as a belief and knowledge about the physical attributes of a destination, while affective, the second part, refers to appraisal of affective quality of feelings towards the attribute and the environment. Take a look at the graphic on your screen. Now, this suggests the framework of destination image formation. Information sources are usually categorized into organic and induced. What is organic? Organic includes M-books, journals, etc., while the second part, the induced, includes advertisements, reviews, etc., which mobile technology to convey the information. Previous experience includes personal experience as well as experience shared through social media along with the other factors like distribution through technology, and personal factors affects the image of the destination. If all the provided information is positive, then positive image is casted on the tourist's mind and promotes tourism of the destination, while on the other hand the negative information casts negative image and decrease tourism of destination. 3. M-advertising. M-advertising refers to communicating the information about the product or services provided through mobile phones. Travel related service provider communicates their product information as well and also offers through mobile phones. For example, advertisements on SMS. The 4th part, the M selling. Various players of tourism industry like tourism boards, travel agents, hoteliers, etc. launch their own mobile application for communicating the information, advertising and selling their product or services. For example, selling of tour packages by yatra.com application. The 5th part, the market research. Now, this is the systematic gathering, recording and analyzing of data about problems relating to the marketing of goods and services. A brief outline of market research process is on your screen now. What do we do in market research? In market research, the reviews and comments can be used as a problem, and for analyzing this problem, data has to be collected from various sources like books, surveys, etc. According to the population which is to be surveyed, the sampling method is identified. Then on the basis of the nature of data, the data is analyzed. The data can be of two types. It could be quantitative or it can be qualitative. The data is interpreted by the researchers and the errors are checked, and then finally the reported for future use. To sum up this module, we need to understand that M technology acted as a catalyst in tourism industry in multiple ways, from advertising to tourism product development and from selling of the product to customer reviews. All functions can be performed by mobile technology. It provides one-stop solution for all travel related problems like providing information, research process, attracting customer attention and purchasing of the product in a very secure way. Thank you.